What's crack-a-lackin' today, peeps? Okay, so today's video we're going to be talking about commitment to our goals or commitment to ourself. Probably both in the same thing, I think. Enjoy. So I really wanted to make a video in relation to this, just because something came through to me today when I was driving. So commitment to our goals or ourself, I feel is a very important aspect when we're driving towards a goal that we want to achieve, or something that we want, or just essentially trying to focus on something that's important to us. And this happened to me today. It kind of happens quite a bit. Obviously moving towards the travel, I have to keep my eyes on the prize, which is in another video. Maybe you can find that here or there or there or upside down. I don't know, one of those ways. But ultimately, the aspect of keeping your focus in line with your vision is super important when you really want to be committed to what you're actually doing, and having the actual why as to why you're doing it. What's it going to give you? What's it going to make you feel? And how you're going to go about it moving forward. This essentially will enable you to have more drive and motivation to get to where you want to be, and to have that commitment to yourself to make it, to make that dream achievable, to make that goal achievable. And a lot of the time we look at these goals as these things that are very big and unachievable at times, but they're certainly achievable. It's just that the steps that we have to take to get there can seem quite long. In today's society, we have the instant gratification aspect, which is not the greatest for us, because a lot of us are just like, yeah, bang, I want it now, I want to do it now, I want to have this now. And I've also said in one of my other videos that having that delayed gratification aspect, or putting time into something for a long-term goal, is actually much more rewarding and fulfilling than these short-term little hits of completing a goal. Although they're good, but the long-term, that builds up, and that's all that short-term aspect coming to fruition at the end goal. So you're getting like a compounding essentially. So it's important to remember that whatever you're doing, you need to commit to yourself, and you need to commit to your goal. And the way I'm doing that currently, and that you can do that, but the way that I'm currently doing that in my life is working every day, because I want to have enough money to travel overseas, and have enough backup, even though I'm doing these things like working, doing the volunteering, doing the workaways, teaching English. These are all things that will enable me to save my money, but I also want to have a backup of money so I can travel for longer and be able to stay in one spot longer. So I committed to myself, and the same aspect as the eyes on the prize. I committed to myself that I would work every day. Every day. What do I do? 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wake up early in the morning, I'm out Monday to Friday. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. over the weekend. So I'm missing out on weekends, essentially. Sometimes missing on hangouts with people, sometimes missing on going out. Well, a lot of the time missing on going out. Pretty much the whole time missing on going out. And this is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make to, ultimately reap the rewards once I get to that destination in Peru or in South America. It's all going to compound into that point, and I'm allowing myself to do that because, one, it's an important trip for me, and two, I know that when I take all these steps, that fulfillment of I did it in the long run is going to be quite powerful. So within that, I'm committing to myself. I made a deal with myself. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this every day up until I leave. I have been away at times, but like I was away at my mum's for 4 days up in Byron because I was up at an engagement party for friends. I've been away at a couple of retreats, but that's assisting, so I'm working. I haven't had a day off. I had a day off Christmas Day. That's the day that I've had off, where I didn't really do much, or went to Christmas feasts or whatever, Christmas dinner. But this is the commitment that I made to myself, because I really want to achieve this on so many levels. Not only am I doing this just for the travel, but I'm doing all these everyday works and skipping out on going out, or missing on some events here and there, because I've got my end goal and it's coming closer, and I feel rewarded every day that I cross another day off. I push through. And the reason why I'm making this video today is it is absolutely pissing down in rain in Sydney right now. Constant. The last 2 days, 3 days have been pissing down rain. Here I am driving, very carefully might I add. In this wet weather. It's windy, full on, flash flooding everywhere. Rain, because I've got my drive, I've got that vision, that's where I'm going. Now, within that, it's like rain, hail or shine, it's happening. It's happening. That total drive to reach that destination, to reach that, no, I promised myself I would do this, and I'll keep doing this up until I go. And that's essentially how I'm doing it. Now, it's the same thing with certain other things in my life, like playing guitar. Playing guitar, like I'll play like every day, half an hour. I've been playing for like 6 months now. And I've been playing like half an hour a day. Sometimes I miss a day. Now, the important thing I've realized in my experience about missing a day is it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. Just go back to it the next day. The same thing with training, going to the gym or exercising. It's okay to miss a day. It's okay to have a day off every now and again, but try not to make it too many days, because you ultimately want to get to that goal, and when you have too many days off, it slows down the goal, essentially. Now, I wanted to share 3 ways that you, and maybe them, and you can take action steps towards committing to yourself. Just tools that will help. I like tools. So, number 1, write down your goal. Write it in detail. For me, like me making this video, like I had to make this video today because I committed to myself to make 2 videos a week. Now, 2 videos a week, happy with that. And when it comes to Sunday, if I haven't made one, I have to get something out just for myself, because it's the promise and commitment I made to myself within that goal. So write down your goal in detail. So SMART goals are a great way. I think it's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time frame. Look up SMART goals online. They're a really powerful way to kind of hone in on your goal. I like to put a bit of detail in mine, so it's like every week I want to make 2 videos. Specific, yep. Measurable, 2 videos, yep. Achievable, 2 videos is achievable. Realistic, yeah, realistic. And time. Week, every week. So that's it, that's what I'm doing. So first thing, write a detailed goal. Write a detailed goal. Also, you can write your why you want to do it as well within that. Okay, if you write the why, then it helps you be driven towards it. Now, a really good thing to do, read that goal every day. When you wake up, when you go to bed, read it. Just read it, get it implanted into your mind, visualize the aspect of it. Doesn't matter if you can't see like an amazing visualization of it, just think about it and visualize it as best you can, and think about the feeling of what it would be like if you had it, if you'd achieved that goal. See yourself achieving it. Stuff works because it trains your subconscious. More on that another time. So that's the first one. Second one, share it. I think sharing it's an amazing way to kind of keep driving you forward. I am constantly telling people that I Uber around Sydney, this is what I'm doing, like, you know, I'm my last 3 months in Uber, and then I'm off and I'm going to go live in South America, and then I talk to them about that. And so it's happening, like, you know, it's happening, and it just drives my excitement even more. And then when people are like, oh, you know, I wanted to go to South America so bad, or they tell me these stories from their experience, or my friends have been there and they said it's the best, it just drives that motivation way more, and go, yeah, I'm on the right track, and that's where I'm going. And thirdly is do something every day towards your goal. You don't have to do, you know, the most, you know, of everything for it, but do something every day. Maybe, you know, it depends on what it is, obviously. Like for me, traveling to Peru, it could be, all right, find out some more information about Workaways. All right, find out how much it costs for my Canadian visa when I do that. Find out, at least I'm working towards it. Little steps. That's probably the better way to put it. Take little steps. Little steps create big results. I've spoken about this before in another video. Take the little steps to get you to where you want to be. Steps may get bigger as you go, yeah, but you know, you're training those little leg muscles to get stronger and keep going up. You know, it's the same kind of aspect as learning, I guess. So those are 3 ways that can really help you drive forward, take action with those 3 steps, and even 1 step. 1 step's enough. Just start with 1, work in the others. I think these ones are quite easier, so you know, you can do it. So to recap, commitment to yourself is important. Commitment to yourself is you achieving what you want out of yourself, and you totally can do it. It's totally achievable. It may just take a lot more time than you think, or it may take less time than you think, but the whole aspect is commit to yourself and commit to your goal, and you will get there eventually, right? So we spoke about the 3 things. The 3 things were: write your goal down in detail. SMART goals are a really good way to do it. Also write down your why, and that will empower your vision as to why you want to achieve this goal. Secondly, share it with someone, share it with people, share your vision, and use that to empower you, and maybe even give you more information. Now with this, don't listen to people who are gonna be like, oh, you can't achieve that or anything like that. They're just jealous. Simple as that. Thirdly, yeah, take a step every day. Small step, big step, just a step. Just take a step a day. Go gently with it. It's all good. You can do it. Take your time. It's okay. It will be achieved. You know, get out of the instant gratification mindset, and yeah, just focus that it will happen. Just work at it slowly. You know, just a little bonus thing. I started playing guitar. One of the reasons I started learning guitar was I knew that it was going to be a long process to learn, because there's always something to learn, but it could take me out of that aspect of like, I want to know it now. And I was rushing it at the beginning. Now everything's slowed down and it's just gotten better and better. And yeah. So I wish you all the best with this advice, this experience that I'm sharing. Totally achievable. Know you can do it. As always, make someone smile today. Makes a difference. Makes a huge difference. And yeah, go gently. Keep on keeping on. And much love. All right. Peace. What was the second one again? Welcome back. If it's no, fuck it. Wow.